New program is going to be very beneficial for not only our DOT workers, but also all of our construction workers and first responders. This is all in an effort to help keep our workers safe while they're out there on the roads working hard to make our roads safer and better for our driving. Now, joining us now is Josh Morgan with the Department of Transportation. Now, the first question I have for you is, when do these cameras actually go into effect? Because these are really going to make a big impact.
Absolutely. Good morning. The speed safety cameras are going to be in work zones starting this Monday, April 10th, and they will be active when people are actually out working on the roadway. So this isn't a 24/7 enforcement campaign. This is really a campaign to slow people down, to save people's lives. So they'll be active starting this Monday night.
And I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk about these zone speed cameras because, you know, distracted driving has been really, really bad, especially in the last couple of years. You know, a lot of young people are out on the roads. We have seen a lot of crashes involving distracted driving. I believe it was over 5,200 in 2022 alone. Now, what exactly are these cameras designated to do while those workers are out on the road?
They're white SUVs that have radar technology in the trunk, cameras on the roof. They've actually been around the state trying to collect some baseline data that's showing us that people are going 60, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour over the speed limit. So what they're going to do, they're going to be out there in the work zone, and if a vehicle is traveling through more than 15 miles an hour of the posted work zone speed limit, it's going to snap a picture of their license plate. It's going to send them a citation in the mail.
So you aren't even going to know, but there are warnings to tell you that you are going too fast. But if some people aren't heeding the warnings, you're not getting pulled over. You're not going to know that you're getting a ticket. The citation's being sent right to your house, which is actually really beneficial for the people that are out there because they're not having to flag people down, especially the first responders, the police officers, or anyone that's out there doing security for the scenes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this isn't a gotcha campaign. This isn't a revenue generating campaign. This is a safety campaign. So at all the work zones, there's going to be big signs that say speed enforcement ahead. 500 feet before the enforcement, 200 feet before the enforcement, giving people ample notice that there is enforcement coming up. We're also doing interviews. We're talking about it. We're putting money behind social media advertising to get the word out about work zone safety. So on Monday, cameras will be live on 95 in Norwalk Westport and on Route 2 between Hartford and East Hartford. And then later this month, Route 8 between Seymour and Shelton. And so we have a map on our website. There's information available on the website, publicly noticed where these cameras are going to be, so there's no surprises. But if people are driving through these work zones way too fast, first time, they're going to get a warning. Second time, $75. And third and subsequent times, $150 each time. And these citations are going to be automatically mailed to the vehicle's registered owner.
And unfortunately, we are running out of time, but I do want to mention that this is also at a very important time during Distracted Driving Awareness Month. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration put out the You Drive, You Text, You Pay, and that is also in an effort to marry the two of really keeping our first responders and everybody else on the sides of the road safe, as well as our drivers out there as well.
Way too many people texting, way too many people fiddling with their phone instead of paying attention to the roadway. 8% of all fatal crashes in the United States in 2020 were because of distracted driving. Those are thousands of lives that were lost in preventable crashes.
Like he said, this is not a gotcha campaign. This is a campaign to keep you, your children, your husbands, your wives, your family safe. That is the ultimate goal. Josh Morgan, we appreciate you always taking the time here with the DOT. Like I said, Josh Morgan from the DOT.